This is GerotheHero, and this is my review of Magical Girl Raising Project Episode 7. So, in this episode, Snow White recalls what happened in the last episode, where she got saved, but she was freaking out by who saved her. Now, my suspicion is that it's still Alice, and she has some kind of powers that keeps her from dying, basically. So I have a feeling she was still beheaded, and she's the one that saved her. Because right at the beginning of the episode, she feels like she dreamt that, but she wakes up and realizes that she still has the rabbit's foot. In the next scene, we see that Calamity Jane confronts Alice, and it's a crazy fight. Basically, we see how crazy Calamity Mary is. She fires her gun, it doesn't do nothing. She throws fire on her. She tries to do all this stuff, throw grenades, everything, and it just doesn't destroy Alice. I'm kind of wondering if she's basically indestructible at all, because Alice basically regenerates. So it confirmed my theory that it was Alice that saved Snow White. But during this battle, basically Mary tries everything. She dumps the body that's trying to reform into the water, and you think that she's defeated her, but somehow Alice survives. And it frustrates Calamity Mary. And you could just see that, it's something that she can't comprehend, even though she's super crazy. In the next scene, we get a flashback of Ripple's past, and we basically find out that her mom basically dates whoever, and luckily she has a reputation, and even the students in her school think that basically Ripple's the same. There's boys that confront her, and she just doesn't take it. She beats the heck out of the boys that try to make fun of her. She beats the heck out of these girls that are trying to confront her and make fun of her. So she really hasn't had a great life. And even the new father that she gets, basically, or stepfather, is like a creeper and tries to check her out and all this stuff. And she just, that's the last straw. She leaves, and that's why she's living on her own. But unluckily, this also is death flags. Every time we see a flashback of someone, that means that they're going to die eventually. I mean, essentially, you could say that we're not even sure that anybody's going to survive this, really. But whenever you see a flashback, it's the cue that this person's going to die. Not necessarily in the next episode or even in the current episode, but that they're basically targeted next. Now, Snow White tries to meet with Sister Nana, and Sister Nana decides that they need to group up, and Alice agrees as well. Alice confronts Snow White and tells her that she's going to protect her, but it's really creepy because of how she acts. And she knows how basically she survived that weird thing, but, Snow White can't deal with that. But it's she tries to run away from her, and she just kind of appears out of nowhere, so it's just she's got this really creepy, Corpse Bride kind of vibe, and it's just too unsettling for Snow White to basically handle. Now, in the end of the episode, we find out that Calamity Mary wants to meet up with Ripple, but I just see that that's not going to go well, because why would she want to meet up with her other than that she would want to, either mess with them or try to kill them? I mean, the last time they met, she pretty much tried to kill Ripple by accident, or probably on purpose. I mean, she was aiming at both of them, but Ripple basically stopped Top Speed from getting shot. So maybe she still had a grudge from all that time. But I can't see anything good from that in the next episode. I have a feeling it's going to lead to a confrontation. And also, it's up in the air on who will basically get killed. It could be Sister Nana or Winter Prison. We just got the flashback for Ripple. So it could basically be anybody. So we'll have to see. It seems like all the action's amping up. I wouldn't be surprised if we have multiple deaths eventually in one episode. We'll have to see. Like always, comment below, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you next time.